Oh, you'll never guess who it is. You can possibly guess who it is. It's me. Hi. Hi. How are you? I hope you're having a good morning. I hope you're having a lovely morning. Um, I have finally made a schedule for myself, so that's good for everyone involved. Um, yeah, so we're drawing today. And then I'm also going to be drawing tomorrow. And then I'm going to be. Listen, I made a schedule, alright? Be proud of me. Be proud of me for taking some sort of initiative, because Lord knows I don't. Oh, I knew something was missing. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we gotta keep that hidden. Okay, so, listen. I don't think anybody's gonna draw fan art of me unless I do it first, okay? And with me doing it first, I feel like it's just. Let's see how far I can take this, you know? Like, let's see how good I can take this. Because I feel like I can take this pretty well. But no, yeah. This is what we're doing today. A little bit of drawing ain't never hurt nobody. I wish I had a circular marker brush. I mean, I imagine that there's one somewhere. Somewhere, anywhere, really. That's a bit dark. I could just lower the opacity to something, true, yes. However, I'm lazy. And I like to keep things as simple as possible. Because simplicity helps life exist better, in my opinion. If I could just. There we go. Hi! Hey! Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the lovely stream. Look at me making a schedule and doing good for myself. Aren't you proud of me? I'm proud of me. I'm very proud of me. My throat is dying. Because I did record a song yesterday and I have not sung in a minute, so my throat is just. Oh, my throat is on the verge of being gone. But I'm still going to stream because I'm just awesome like that, you know? I'm just that guy for real. I don't know what to tell you. This is peak bunny performance. This is peak bunny performance. If I can't outdo myself, then what am I supposed to do with my life? I'm here to outdo myself. I need a reference of my own model. That hurts me. Let's see. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Now, why did I give myself lopsided bangs? See, that's a good question. They're pretty. I personally don't have lopsided bangs. However, you know, when I saw myself in the mirror after I cut my own bangs, I was like, you know what? I can rock this. And so I did, and now you have the bunny before you. And I, personally, rather like the bunny before me, okay? I'm having a jolly, dandy old time with these lopsided bangs I have. My bangs were cut at an angle. See, if I lean my head, it looks straight. Big old bum bun forehead. Now, I never thought I would be the kind of person to have lopsided bangs. But you know, when the scissors cut, you can't really undo that decision. Like, you're kind of stuck with it. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. Now, why would I possibly have a problem with that? Help. I can't cut my own bangs anymore. It hurts. There you go. But no, yeah, like I was saying, if I don't draw fan art, then, you know, like, who will? But who better to draw fan art of me than myself? I mean, look at me. I'm glorious. I'm a child. I can't see. Um, I'm blind as a bat without these things. Rather, blind as a mole. Why did that become a thing? Bats use echolocation, but they can see rather well. They just can't see in the dark, which I mean, a lot of creatures can't see well in the dark. Well, at least I think they can't see well in the dark. I may be misinformed. Is today a day to talk about bats? Probably. Because today's definitely a day for me to be drawing my own fan art. Your girl needs a thumbnail, man. Your girl needs a thumbnail. Because I have yet to debut my model on YouTube. So that's definitely gonna be a trip. Okay, I need to draw... Ah! Okay, right, correct energy yes. There we go. But yes, aren't you proud of me? I think I've deserved this proudness that is being sprung upon me, you know? I feel like this is just necessary, you know? I need to... There you go. You know, all I have to do is look down and see a reference, you know, I just... I am the definition of well endowed. No one can tell me otherwise. Though I have seen some men beat me. Oh, brother, oh boy, have I seen some men beat me. Am I mad? Absolutely not. Nothing like a pair of tittle bitties. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely. Today's a goofy morning, alright? Today's a very goofy morning. Granted, though, I promise you I didn't wake up late. I mean, I woke up late by 2 hours. But I just wanted to set a schedule for myself, and I couldn't continue my previous not really schedule because you know, your girl needed McDonald's. I'm not gonna deny that. I was in the car at the time that I usually stream, and well, how am I supposed to stream from the car? How am I supposed to stream from the car while I'm eating my McChicken biscuits because it's too early for me to actually get genuine food? Like, come on now. You know, I'm doing my best here, okay? My best may be well under enough, but, you know, it's my best. You gotta at least appreciate the hustle, you know? Oh my goodness, I'm talking out of my ass. My throat is very much so gone. But it's okay. It's okay, because I totally don't have another song to record immediately after this live stream is over. You know, after losing my voice talking to thin air. Oh yeah. You know what? Today's a good day. Today's gonna be a wonderful day. I need to stop talking so loud. I'm gonna finish losing what last of my voice is left. There we go. Just draw this little curve. Oh, goodness gracious. I know there's a curve, but it's not that extensive. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay, see. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna lose my throat. And I am okay with that. The more I lose my throat, the better it's gonna be entertainment-wise for everyone here. love my model extensively. Let's see. There we go. Oh, whoops. Curved. Yes. Booba Squish. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? How you doing, Kumi? You having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. My voice is gone. I'm having a wonderful time, I promise. I will continue to abuse my voice for as long as physically possible. There we go. But no, yeah, welcome to the stream. Your tummy hurts. Listen, if you gotta take a huge dump, if you gotta take me with you to the toilet, man. I want to hear the water splash. If I don't hear those water splashes, I'm gonna be sad. I want to hear the water splash. I want to hear it hit the water at maximum velocity. I can't. What? Kumi, I don't even need to do content. I just need to talk to you. That's it. That is my entertainment. You like to edge it, you said. You always go at the last moment. I wish I could. My stomach... I have an iron stomach. I can eat just about anything without actually getting a stomachache. However, I can't stretch out the time too much if I do need to use a restroom, because if I need to use a restroom and I don't go immediately, like, it's not like I'm gonna shit myself, obviously, but just my stomach starts cramping so bad. My stomach starts hurting so much. Like, it doesn't let me think. And then I'm just kind of stuck sitting there like, well, what was me? It's one of those stomach cramps that, like, feels like you're going to faint any second. That's what I get. It sucks. It's honestly really, really bad. Alright, lantern sleevies. Years of practice prepared me for this. I question your motivations, Kumi. I really do. I question your motivations quite a bit. I mean, I pray you never get a stomachache, because Lord knows if you get a stomachache. Take me with you, I want to hear the splash. There we go. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Let's see if I can replicate the art style I've been doing recently, because I really like the way that turns out. Granted, it looks like AI, if I'm being completely honest. But I'd say, you know, pooping by yourself, Hanson? Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you pooping all by yourself, Handsome? Goodness. Sounds like an ad for a specific website. A very specific website. Imagine just a website where you just talk to people while you're on the toilet. That's the premise of the entire website. That would be interesting, that's for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that already exists, actually, as a matter of fact. The internet can no longer surprise me. The shit I've seen on here has left me with my mouth open, pun intended. Not a fun time, really. Website for, yes, a website for a pooping partner. You're both just on the toilet, living a good life, you know, telling each other stories of the good old days. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, I need to properly plan out how this is gonna fold. Ah. I have a divot in my drawing tablet that every other day I just go over it and it hurts. It hurts my soul. I can't have a pooping partner. My competitive spirit wouldn't allow me to enjoy my poop. Are you okay? Hold on. So you just have a competition to see who could get their shit out the fastest. You are an individual. That is all I have to say. What happens if you lose? Do you shit yourself? I mean, at that point, like, win-win, right? What? I mean, I was expecting it, but... Okay, alright. Alright, that's okay, that's really funny. That's actually hilarious. There we go. Oh, I wish you luck. I wish you many different kinds of luck. I wish for you to have the luck of anti-inflammatories, because I feel like you might need it. It feels like you're gonna need all the help you can get. I wish you the best of luck. Where was I? Oh yes, of course. Before we started talking, about shit, I was drawing, yes. There we go, and then... Ah! There we go. Okay. I do have a skirt. I do have a skirt on my model. Ah, and I love it. Now, the skirt does attach at the sides on the back. And it does drape. So it's going to be about, yay. Let me check this out again. So it goes up. So from here, around. Ooh. There you go. And then it's going to be about here. I'm calculating this like a math problem. Hold on, I got this. Boom, smoothing tool. Nothing like the stabilization tool to really get you going. Now, I do need to make this bigger because this is not the correct anatomical size for the rest of the body. Like, as much as she's at an angle, it's a bit excessive. So let's see. There we go, and... Okay, cut. I'm gonna make it drape over... Oh dear. Oh dear. As much as we love a juicy posterior, this is a bit excessive, is it not? There we go. That should look right. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Now I am going to have... Ooh. She does have her leg up and out. So, that should be dripping over the top. There we go. I'm going to put this a little higher up instead. There we go. See, we're doing things. We're making progress. There we go. Okay. Oh dear. See, I'm not gonna lie, my breakfast was 4 chicken patties. Honestly, greatest breakfast ever. Greatest breakfast ever. I can't have asked for anything better than that. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? That looks anatomically correct. A little extreme, but anatomically correct. I mean, look at me. I myself am extreme. See, the thing is, from the front view, my torso looks longer than it actually is. If my torso were this long, I would be very happy. I don't know, I feel like my torso could stand to be a little longer. Just me, just me. I don't like- listen, if my torso was longer, I wouldn't get called short so actively in pictures, okay? I know I'm a short bun, but come on, you don't gotta get on me like that. Like, I'm trying my hardest, okay? I'm doing my best. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying very hard. But it's fine. You know what? Being short is a privilege. Yeah, yep. Being short is it's a privilege. Yes. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts quite a bit. If I could stand to gain a few inches in height, you know. Very much so. I very much so could stand. I would stand for it. If I were that tall, if I were slightly taller, I would never sit back down. I would want my height to be as imposing as physically possible. That's just a common theme with short bun buttons, though, I'm not gonna lie. There's short people in general. Humans be complaining about that, too. I mean, at least from what I've seen. Let's see. Yeah, looks about right to me. A little broad on the shoulders, not gonna lie. There we go. Oh dear, my voice is gone. My voice, it's over. My voice is not working with me at all. There we go. I feel like adding something a little fluffier here would make it seem less stiff. There we go. Who better to draw fan art of myself than me? Absolutely. There we go. I'm getting places, I'm getting places. Oh dear. Oh, time to switch legs. Ugh. I feel my life dying. There we go. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Ah, yes. My beautiful, beautiful ears. Okay, those may be a tad bigger than mine. Just a tad. Oh, now I wish I had bigger ears. Okay, that's better. Let me just... There we go. Okay. Yeah, the tips of my ears are a bit thinner than that. Let me see. There we go. Oh yeah, now we're in business. Oh yeah, here we are. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting places. There you go, and this side of my ear. Lovely. I'm really getting down to the nitty-gritty of this, huh? There we go. Okay. Now I just need to, move that, because that's not in the right place. About there. Actually, can I do this? Can I do this? Question mark? Oh, seems so. Oh, and I made it incredibly easy for myself to do this as well. Oh goodness. You know what? Work harder, or not work harder. Um, work smarter, not harder. I completely flipped the meaning of that on its head. Um, yes, yes. Work smarter, not hard. Ah! Work smarter, not harder. Goodness. I am certainly doing something. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I feel like all I have to do is cover that part up. Ooh. And let's finish off rounding the head. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at me go. Oh, I'm gonna look lovely in this picture. At least I hope so. I can only hope. I got my lovely hoop earring on this side. And I got my 2 studs on the base, of course. Well, I got this one here, and then I got the 2 over here. There we go. A bit big. A bit big, but you know what? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now I'm just gonna... There we go. Actually, this begs the question. I feel like this should be angled in a better way. Let me see. Oh yeah, absolutely. There you go. Oh, that is a lot. Yep. That's a lot better, I feel like. Ah, I should have cleaned that up better before I cut it. There we go. Okay, yeah, there it is. Oh goodness, I am lost. My brain is barely here. I cannot deny the fact that my brain is not here at all. Let's flatten my forehead a little bit. Looks like I have a big forehead. My forehead isn't big, I swear. It's actually rather small. That's why I got bangs. I thought bangs would make it look bigger, but it had the opposite effect. It's okay. I mean, I have a normal sized forehead. What am I even talking about? Nobody needs to, think about that, at all. Don't mind me. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at me go. Oh, I look great. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, I'm gonna love this picture. Let's angle my ear a little bit. Oh, smaller. There we go. Oh yeah, we're getting into it over here. Hello! Hi! What an entrance! Oh, okay. Hey, babe. Jaw drops to the floor. You're a real hot babe. Dreams come out of my ears, pupils turn into hearts, eyes pop out of head. Awooga hubba hubba. Welcome. I'm Kuni, I wish I knew. If I could answer that question for you, I really would. Nice to meet you. It's very nice to meet you, Dave. Wait a minute. Oh goodness. I used to have I still have a friend named Dave. Which this is just going to make hilarious at some point in the future. Goodness, Dave, you're flattering me. That's my competitive pooping was more saying. Okay, you know what? It genuinely, it kind of probably was. It kind of probably was a little more sane than that. Not that we don't love it. We love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love that energy. Man came in swinging. He had no qualms. He had no troubles whatsoever. Man walked in swinging. He came in with a mission. Oh goodness, I love stuff like this. Takes off coat and places it onto puddle so you can walk over without getting shoes wet. Thank you! I don't want to get my boots wet. He's a Oh my goodness. You know what? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I need to take off my glove for this. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I didn't want to get my boots wet. Thank you. Oh dear. This man is pre-preparing these messages. This man is getting into it hard. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I feel so loved in this house. Oh dear. That's not right. Ah! Hold my beer, my turn! What have you started? What have you started? B7. Oh yes, hold on, let me get your order. So you want, okay, so you want a, let me get my pen. A B7, you said? Okay, B7, okay, yeah. That's the Kit Kat, right? Or is that the Reese's? I can't tell. I mean, I'm the machine, I can't see what's in me, you know? Pause. Okay, you know what? Today's a day. Today's certainly a day. Let me put my pen down before I accidentally draw on my tablet. Because I would, and I have. I have messed up many a tablet doing that. Listen, when you're tired, you accidentally make mistakes you would have never made beforehand. Has violent outburst. Why do you have to belittle me in front- oh. Why do you have to belittle me in front of my friends? Bash his brains out with hammer. Why did you make me do that? You have, why, yes. This man has pre-recorded messages. This is actually beautiful. Hi, Latte. Artzu. Hi, girly. How you doing? Welcome. I think Dave is trying to rizz me up. I'm not really sure what's going on. Dave is trying to rizz me up. Yes, it's magnificent. I love it. This man has taken off his coat. He has taken off his coat and placed it on top of the puddle in order for me to not get my boots wet. I have never felt more appreciated as a woman. I feel so loved in this house. This is wonderful. Grabs you by the throat. These are not pre-recorded messages. I bet they're not, Dave. I bet they're not. Oh, goodness. I just woke up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, hold on. Let me... Allow me to show you. Allow me to show you properly. Here. Where is it? Where's the thing? Where's the thing with the stuff in the things? There it is. A little bit of word of warning here. Okay, first of all, allow me to flex myself real quick. Okay. Look at my gorgeous hair. Look at the way my hair moves. I'm stupid. um, I look at the key. Just look at the key. Look at the key. My key is the distraction. Look at the key. Back up from my woman, you asshole. Just look at my boots. Just look at the boots. Look at them. Look at these. Look at these majesties. Look at it. Do you like my boots? Do you like my bread butterfly boots? I love it so much. Look at me go, man. Look at me go. I'm doing a little dancey dance. I I feel so appreciated in this house. Slightly objectified, yes. However, you know what? It's adding to what is being done here today. I have no complaints. It might very well be. It might very well be. Anyway, where were we? I believe we've gotten a bit a bit distracted here, by my massive bahangas. Not again. Hold on. I need to fix this. Every time with this thing. Can't get. Okay, there. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes. I was drawing. I was making myself fan art because Latte, who better to do fan art for you than you? You do the best fan art. Your model has lopsided bangs. Well, mine does. Just pretend I'm wearing my glasses here. Just there we go. Just. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Yes. I no longer have words. I no longer have words. I no longer have words. I think I've reached a point of in which there is no return. I think Dave might need a bucket. I think Dave might need a bucket. Oh goodness. Honestly, yeah, listen, no one can draw fan art better than you can for your own model, okay? Only you truly know what your voluptuous ass looks like, you know. Only you truly know the magnificence of the titty, of your own titty. Are you enjoying your your visit, Kumi? The true blessing of the titty, of course. Let's see. I need to. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Unless, and I can fix my own problem here. Hold on. Boom. Problem solved. Not really. Because my earrings are on the other ear. Now see. The ultimate Coomer who lost over your motto becomes parasocial. He's the one who makes it. Okay, fair point. Kumi, you make a very fair point. However, I will say this. If you don't thirst over your own model, what are you doing, man? If you don't thirst over your own model, there's a problem. At least that's what I think. That's my 2 cents. Because I feel like you should be thirsting over your own model. That's just me. You gotta be real down bad. Exactly. You gotta be sitting there making moves that you should not make. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna do this. There we go, close enough. and then this one here. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how on earth I'm about to do this without giving myself a massive forehead. Your chibi so No! No! Don't you dare! Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. What is wrong with you guys? Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That's actually magnificent. That's wonderful. Now, if you are busting over a chibi model, that is questionable. I mean, girl, you are hot. Like, you just brought in the inner potential. You brought in the inner anime. Oh my god. Not the rack! Not the rack! Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. Yo, somebody needs to get this man. Listen, I'm trying so hard not to laugh, but it's catching me so off guard each time. Randomly, it's just like a fucking paragraph of the most raunchy ass shit. That's horrible. That's horrible. I can't. Oh my goodness. Somebody needs to get this man. Somebody needs to get this man. Dave, are you okay? I'm gonna need you to breathe, Dave. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath, Dave, my guy. Yes, well, I don't know. I don't know about that. 'Cause I mean, I'm trying to be consistent now. I'm trying very hard to be consistent now. I'm posting on my TikTok. I'm posting on my Twitter quite consistently, I'd say. Kind of, maybe sorta, just a little bit. I'm trying, right? I'm trying pretty damn hard. So, I'm kind of proud of myself, okay? I'm trying to be consistent. I'm getting there. But aside from, like, recently, I don't really have a frame of reference for what the average for what the average of this would be. What? My guy. I'm gonna need you to breathe for a second, man. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath and think of your life choices. Just take a deep breath. I need someone needs to give Dave a someone needs to give Dave a nice relaxation pill. A chill pill, if you will. My guy, listen, let's not get the tiny VTuber in trouble just yet. Please, I'm begging. Let's not get me in trouble just yet, man. I ain't done nothing, man. I'm living. I'm trying to live life. We are all here to be down bad. To a degree. Okay, fair. Very fair. Very fair. Completely understandable, yes. However, I still live a life of fear. Hi, Latte. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Um, I'm scared to answer that question, Dave. Dave, I'm kind of scared to answer that question. Just a little bit, just the tiniest amount. What do you guys think? Dave, I'm kind of scared to answer this question, Dave. There are rules on this website. My character is above legal age, yes. My character is above legal age, yes. um, I feel like it would be very concerning if this was not the case. You gotta breathe, Dave, you gotta breathe. You gotta breathe, man. You gotta take a nice deep breath. Consider your life choices, Dave. Consider your life choices, Dave. Really think on them, you know? Wipe sweat from forehead. Oh my goodness. I don't understand any of the context behind this. I have no idea who you are. However, I will say this. I wasn't expecting this today. Keep myself safe. Kumi, no. Kumi, no. I can't. Oh my goodness. Is it... What? My god. Man, listen. Don't get me banned just yet, please. I'm trying to be kind and courteous, sir. I don't know the rules on this platform yet. Please. Please, I want to live. I just got here, man. I just started getting consistent. Don't make me have to leave again. I'm trying. Absolutely. See, Latte appreciates me, you know? Oh my goodness. Bro, listen, Dave. Yeah, yes, no, yeah, I'm gonna have to, Dave. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for this. We're trying to have a fun time here. I don't want to get in trouble. I just started getting consistent. I apologize. I do apologize. There we go. I don't want to be banned just yet. Not that I want to be banned at all. Of course, naturally, I don't want to be banned at all. And I've heard Twitch is really, really strict with that kind of stuff. And I'm not trying to. I want to live my life. And hopefully live it well. Man went crazy. Man went hard. He definitely milked that. There we go. I appreciate your attendance, Dave. I do. However, let's be kind and courteous here. Keep things- no, you know what? I will keep things vigil. I do have to keep an eye on the chat now. Goodness. I understand why people have moderators now. Like, I knew that moderators had a job, obviously, and that was the job. But I didn't think I would need one, for some reason. It didn't click in my own head that, hey, maybe I might need one. I might have to enlist some help from friends at that point. Well, yeah. Yeah. I'm probably gonna need to, enlist somebody for this. Cause as much as I love interaction, I don't want to get banned, man. I just got here, you know? Good to know. I did not know that. Um, y'all are keeping me safe. It took me a minute to actually figure out how I was going to do that because I have not ever had to ban or time out somebody. So I was like, what button do I press? I mean, the first couple of comments, they went far, but they were funny to me. They were funny to me because I have made those kinds of not well, I haven't made them, but I've heard those kinds of jokes made before, and sometimes they're funny in the right moment. So I kind of let those slide a little bit. But you know, you can only go so far with that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to get banned, man. I'm trying to live a good life here. People yeah. Yeah. Goodness gracious. I still feel bad. I still feel bad because I do like to interact with people, and I just kind of cut off the communication. But I don't feel too bad. I don't feel too bad. Cause common courtesy. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I feel like it would have been funny if it had stopped the first couple of seconds. The first go rounds. If he had stopped like 3 messages in, it would have been perfectly fine. I would have we all would have had a little laugh about it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ooh. There we go. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to make it so that my bangs actually like lean. Exactly. Man took Milk the joke a little too seriously. I just proved my own point. Goodness. Yes, enjoy, and yes, enjoy your piss break, yes, absolutely. I want to hear a solid stream, alright? I want to hear a very solid stream, sir. Ma'am. Person, yes. I want to hear a solid stream, Kumi. A very solid stream. If it doesn't sound like you're frying chicken, you're not doing it enough. There we go. Goodness, it feels weird drawing my hair from this angle. It feels very weird drawing my hair from this angle. Goodness gracious. Okay. If I just... There we go. Okay. Goodness, this feels so weird. I haven't actually drawn any fan art for this model specifically. I've drawn it for my, I've drawn it for my other, like, model, like my 3D model, but I have not drawn it for this model. Oh wait, I should draw my hood. I always have my hood up. I should draw my hood, yes. Goodness gracious. I think I know exactly who I can use to moderate my comments. And my, just my chat in general. I need fan art. Fine, I'll do it myself. Absolutely. I can't deny the fact that I have indeed, made a meme of that same, image. And I very much so made a meme of that image, where I redrew it and it was Link. With it, but instead of the Infinity Gauntlet, it was the, I forget what it's called. But that, like, mechanical arm, like, ancient technology arm that he has. Is it ancient technology? I don't remember. My brain is fried. I do know a residential expert, so I could ask if I truly wanted to. There we go. Goodness, I hate laying down disciplinary law. I do. It feels bad. But I feel bad, but I don't feel bad, but I feel bad, but I don't feel bad, but I do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't. You get me. Oh dear, I gotta switch legs. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna just draw a circle on my hood. Even though technically I don't have an ear hole, my ears just kind of... Well, I do have an ear hole, but I don't, but I do, but I don't. Well, it's not... What I mean is it's not visible from any angle on my actual model itself. Sorry, I died a little bit inside. There you go. Let me just draw my... Ooh. There we go. There we go. Alright, okay, see, we're making progress now. We're making very relaxed progress now. Hair's looking decent. It's looking aight. I will take aight. I am going to go over this the same way I did the, I'm gonna draw this and paint this the same way I've been doing the other pictures that I've been doing recently. Which, I don't know if you have seen, but I will show you. If I can find it. There it is. Like this. This very, painterly AI kind of look that I really, really like doing. That I finally, I found my own, twist to it, and now I really like it. I'm gonna keep the art style, honestly. Because I have always liked painting. I've always preferred painting over actual, drawing. So, I'm just gonna stick to doing that. Ooh. Cut? Oh, cut. There you go. Oh dear. There you go. Okay, see, we're making pretty good progress here. We're taking some steppies. Oof. There we go. Okay. Gonna have to cut this part here. Cut. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting many places. Absolutely. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. There we go. Okay. And my hood does go all the way to the front here. There we go. Goodness, okay. Like I said, I did eat, whatchamacallit, I ate 4 um pieces of chicken. And I'm glad I'm glad your piss was good. Man announced it with joy, with pride. Good. Yes, I'm glad. Couch just today and I'm still in bed. We out here struggling. Oh, okay. Latte, I'm sure you're going to be fine. I'm sure you're going to be 100% good. I'm sure everything's going to go great and wonderful and everything's going to be perfectly fine. I can guarantee that. You are a smart person. I believe in your ability. Man walked in ready for it. Walked in prepared. Walked in with joy, with pride. Gotta cut this part up. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Gotta enjoy the little things. Okay, honestly, that's true. There's nothing better than going to the restroom after you have been like sitting in the car for hours, like on a road trip or something. You finally get to go to the restroom and just disembowel yourself. Just really get everything out, you know. Really feel the joy of not only living life but also living life. There's nothing better than that. There's something heavenly about doing that, about actually using the restroom after not being able to for hours on end. It's glorious. Yeah. Honestly though, there's an extra amount of pride when you sit there and you destroy your friend's bathroom. Walk in. Listen, I keep my Febreze on top of the toilet, okay? You never know when it's gonna happen. You gotta keep the Febreze right there, just for safety at that point. Just for safety at that point. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Okay, hold on. Leave it, you said. You're a menace. I like you. You're a dang menace. Oh my goodness. That's... You know what? Latte, are you asking for Kumi to go to your bathroom, destroy it, and not flush? Listen, you do you, baby boo. I'm not here to judge. It's too late, Kumi, go. Oh my goodness gracious. Um, oh my god. Mom, pick me up, I'm scared. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, how dare you distract me, Kumi? I'm trying to get busy here. Goodness. Okay. Draw that there. Draw that there. Draw that there. And there. There we go.
Could you kindly open doors to your house so I can poop?
Ooh woo. This man put the ooh woo at the end. That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry. That's actually ridiculous. Oh goodness gracious. That's back I say. Oh dear. You know what? This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Ooh, hold on. Let me just enjoy the music here for a second, while I watch you two fight due to the the shittery, I guess one could say. Oh my goodness. Nothing can stop. Listen, alright. He's gonna take a shit in your bathroom, or she. They're gonna take a shit in your bathroom. Kumi's gonna take a shit in your bathroom. You can't do anything about it. Now the question is, will you or will you not provide Febreze? Because you will need. Look me in the eyes. You will need it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh goodness gracious. This is silly. This is very silly. Hold on, give me a give me a moment. I'm responding to someone I should have responded to about an hour ago. Local shitter strikes again. Local shitter strikes again, really? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing today? Local shitter strikes again. Another house with an unflushed toilet. Like I said, once again, you can't not let Kumi take a shit in your bathroom. Now the question is, will you have Febreze? You need Febreze. Because without Febreze, it's over. Without Febreze, it's over. You're dead. You're gone. Everyone, no one's gonna survive that. No one's gonna survive that. Another unflushed toilet. Oh my goodness. This is lovely. What a wonderful day to be alive. Jack the Ripper has a completely different meaning now. You gonna let one rip in someone else's bathroom, Kumi? How could you do such a thing, Kumi? Kumi, I thought we could trust you, Kumi. Kumi, my back door is open, have fun. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, we're getting places. There we go. Oh dear. Oof. I have to crack my neck in the worst ways. Listen, I crack every bone in my body in like the most disgusting, gut-wrenching way possible. If any of you ever saw me crack my back in person, you would immediately understand what I mean by that statement. It is not a fun time. You feel the need to call a chiropractor for me when you see it. It's one of those situations. You feel the need to call a chiropractor. There we go. Let's hold on. Ah. And let me just that's not round enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. There we go. I am considering what position am I gonna draw this hand in? Because I have no idea now. I actually have no idea how I'm about to do this. I'm gonna start on a new layer. We're gonna have to figure this one out, Chief. Okay, so big brush, very big brush. Okay, so the thumb is gonna be up here on this side because this is the yes. Welcome to the process of figuring out how the hell I'm gonna draw this hand. The process of how the hell I'm gonna draw this hand. Goodness. There we go. There we go. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to have this finger up, maybe? Maybe? I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't think the hand pose through at all. Okay, fingy. Oh no. Ah, dang it, no! 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 Don't you talk to me, Kumi. Damn it! God damn it. No. No. Oh my goodness. No one saw or heard that. Yes. that was a yes. That was no one no one needs to ask questions. No one needs to know or do or talk about anything. I'm glad we had this talk. Anyway, I'm going to make this finger curved to the side, obviously. Okay, and then like this, and then this one as well. There we go. It looks so natural with 4 fingers. Why does it look so natural with 4 fingers? And then finger pinky. Okay. Okay, yeah. Looks about right to me. Little, weirdly, displaced, but we can fix that. Just gotta readjust the size here. Draw an outline. Oh, goodness gracious. That's horrible. Goodness gracious. Oh, dang. Oh, whoops. Okay. I'm fine. Ah! Okay. Let's see. I feel like this finger looks off. What if I rotate it this way and then do that? So just like this, and then Oh dear. Whoops, that's a bit long. Okay, like this, and like that. Then right there. Now I can clean up. There we go. That looks, I feel like that looks significantly better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Okay. There we go. Alright, see, we're making progress. Slow, slow progress, painfully slow progress, but we're making progress. That's all that matters. Okay, there you go. I feel like having that there is just gonna make it easier and better. Okay. 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 Okay, yes, we are most definitely getting places. Now I just have to rotate the hand to fit my purposes. Oh goodness, I am a child. There you go. Okay, yeah, the finger shape look okay. The finger shape does look fine. I thought I was losing my shit for a minute. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely thought I was losing my shit for a second. Fingers are, they're not hard to draw. They're just, they move in such an intricate way that it's easy to mess up those movements. It's like, imagine if the queen had any more, like, abilities to move across the board. Like, yes, you can keep track of them, and yes, they all make sense, but once you're in the game, you might forget that that piece can move in a different direction. Hi! Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. Donguri. Yes. Ah! I dropped my pen. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like it here. I think it's pretty cozy. I'm just sitting here drawing fan art for myself because listen, who better to draw fan art of you than yourself? Really get down to all the nitty-gritty details, you feel me? There we go. Frustrated? What's up? I am a residential therapist after all. Not legally, of course. I do not have a therapeutic license whatsoever, but I'm good at listening. What you got for me, Dawn?
Donguri san no. What you got for me?
I'm very much so all ears. There we go. There we go. And let's fix this. It is not nearly as thin. Okay. Next time hit someone's face or your balls. Okay. Shoot, you know what? I'm down for a quick anatomy lesson. I'm very down for a quick anatomy lesson. What are you having trouble drawing? Well, like, aside from the face. Like, is there any, like, specific part on the face that's just causing you trouble? Like the eyes or maybe the mouth? Because the mouth causes me a lot of problems all the time. I am very much so down for a quick anatomy lesson. Let's see here, let me rotate my canvas. And let me... Do I grab a ruler? Yeah, screw it, why not? This is for the sake of finalizing anatomy. It was just heads, pretty much. Okay, that's completely understandable. I get that quite a lot. Let me see if I can actually manage to make this trick that I found out a while ago work. Okay, so I saw a trick a while ago, and it involves taking a circle and just editing it with the transform tool, and it does work pretty darn well. If I can figure out how to do this properly. I have done it before. It actually does help quite a bit. Let's see. I'm trying to remember specifically how I did it. There we go. A bit thick on the lines, yes, but the point is there. Okay, head angles aren't cringe, alright? It's okay. Hold on. I got this. I got this. I got this. Okay, so let's just make sure all the heads are the same size. Let's put the eyes. Okay, let's put the mouth here and the nose here and the eyes here. Okay. Essentially. And they do have the cheeks puffing out. That is true. That is very true. The cheeks do puff out. For the most part, what I always end up doing for that, I just, well, naturally, you know, I draw a circle. But the circle isn't really like the entirety of the head. It's just kind of like it's just the cranium part, which people forget that the circle is supposed to just represent the cranium, but people forget that down from the cranium, like, it's this. Drawing, like, you don't just draw it inside the circle. You draw it for the most part on the lower half of the circle. You start drawing like about yay, like here, kind of. Like about yay here. So allow me to just allow me to help, if I may. Let me line that up. Let me lower these lines as well. There we go. Okay. So you're drawing there for the most part. That's where the eyes and shit is actually gonna go. Because people forget that the circle is just supposed to represent the cranium. And when they forget that, well, you know, it kind of causes problems. It gets very annoying very quickly. Let me draw a... Just gonna make this, like... Gonna make this, like, just using the mirror tool for the sake of example. The eyes are always going to be the same distance from each other as the actual, like, length of the eye. So, that meaning, if you have a line, half, right, this much, so from here to here, it should always be, that should be the length of an eye. So I always just kind of like roughly measure it out with my fingers. That's usually what I do if I'm drawing something head on. And then let's add let's just draw a quick eye here. I remember back when I used to imitate art styles quite a bit. And it taught me how to draw a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. That's the one thing that I would say. Like, yes, teaching yourself someone else's art style does eventually take away from your own, like, unique, like, I guess, handprint, per se? Umango's official learner. See, Kumi, you do it tastefully. I mean, the chest is just like a teardrop shape, so just like the front is like this, the side is like this. It really depends on like the chest shape. 3/4 would be a mix of the two. Let's finish sketching up this eye here. Quick little eyelash. Oh dear, I've run over my allotted time. Okay, I am going to finish this quick little lesson though. Do 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 do. There we go. And let me get rid of this. These lines here. Now, these eyes do look kind of angry. Just because of the way that it's slanted. Okay, I will say this. One thing that I've noticed is just that, oh, for the chest, if you just imagine it, instead of imagining it as a separate part, just imagine the torso as, well, what it is. It's a rectangle, right? And the ribcage stops about here. The chest stops right before the ribcage, so about here. So what you have to, let me thin this out. What you have to remember is that they're not just circles, they're teardrop shapes, and these teardrop shapes actually connect up to the whatchamacallit. They connect to right where your shoulder is. They connect to right where your shoulder is. So when you are like arms up, it's going to, if your arms are up, it's going to affect the way that the chest is, because those muscles are connected like upwards towards the shoulder. Anyway, how dare you distract me, Kumi, with chesticles no less. Okay, now this is the one thing I hate about using the mirror tool. You gotta be real careful about whether or not you like actually make the eyes work. I have started using this like airbrush tools to do the eye, and I always hated drawing things that weren't sharp. I always hated drawing things that weren't sharp. Kumi, I will continue until I will continue 30 minutes overtime just for you. Okay. I will continue 30 minutes overtime just for you. And to finish up this lesson for our dear, dear friend, Donguri, because Donguri needs some help, and I am here to provide. Ah! Okay, so, just a quick little... Clean that up. The eyes are always going to rest, like, if you split the circle, like the upper circle of the cranium, into 3 parts, you can actually map out where the forehead, where the bridge of the nose, and where the eyes should be. You can do that on anybody, on any kind of face, on any kind of... on anything, really. The nose, it always depends, like, on, like, characters, like, facial structures and stuff, but the nose should. You gotta leave some space for the nose bridge. Never draw the nose too close to the actual eyes. That's my 2 cents. Or else you could end up with, like, the nose up here and then, like, the mouth. And you get that one meme. That's glorious. Oh, you're fine. Kumi, behave. Kumi, behave. Let's see. You're completely fine. You don't have to text anything if you don't want to. So basically, you always want to make sure that you gotta make sure that you leave space for not just the nose itself, but also the nose bridge. So, I would say, like, take the eye and, like, cut it into thirds and then put 2/3 of space between the nose and the eye, like the bottom of the eyes. I'm just on Pepper's face. Oh, trust me. Dunguri, you missed Dave, and I'm very glad you did. It could have been you would have had to witness a lot worse. Kumi can very much so tell you about that. The lips, don't draw them too close to the bottom. This is why I like to draw the nostrils instead of just drawing a line for the nose. Like, of course you can draw the line for the nose if you want, right? Most anime art styles do. However, what did she consider breath? Oh, okay. Well, whatchamacallit? Okay. I like to draw the nostrils because the nostrils are a better guideline for... I'm not down bad. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. The nostrils are a better guideline for, like, actually finding, like, where the Cupid's bow and such is going to be, and you do need to leave space for the Cupid's bow, because if you draw the nose, or the nostrils too close to the lips, it looks odd. But like I said, that does depend on the character that you're drawing and how you want the facial structure to go, because of course that varies from person to person, how long or short that Cupid's bow is. Because some people's Cupid's bow are this long, some are this long, and some are this long. It also depends on, like, the shape and the size that you want to have on the lips. So, me personally, I like to keep the nose and the lip somewhat at the same spot, like when I'm first sketching, and then if I want to give the character, like, a different look, I'll move things around with the liquify tool. The liquify tool is your friend. It is your friend. The liquify tool, you can't go wrong with the liquify tool. It's just a good thing. For example, if I'm gonna draw out the lips here for you. I always draw, like, the divot, and then I draw it outwards. Now, the mouth, you can end it, and this is usually what I do, down straight from the center of the eyes down. I always stop it, like, about a pinky's length away. Yes, you gotta make sure everything is balanced out. However, some people do, and a lot of people do, actually, especially, like, depending on the race and on, like, maybe just physical attributes or maybe physical traumas, scarring and all that. It can move a lot of stuff around. You really have to take, like, into account the character that you're drawing and how you want them to turn out, because, for example, a slash over the brow, if it's large enough, if it does reach the eye, it's going to affect the crease of the eye, for example, right? So or like I said, or like naturally, like, a cut here is going to elongate the mouth. It's going to make the mouth look longer. A cut up and down the lip, you're going to want to make sure that you, depending on the art style, of course, but, like, you want to make sure that things make sense. Because yes, anime isn't really fully, like, realistic, but it is based on reality. And adding those attributes, do not be afraid to add those attributes. Adding those attributes is just going to make your life easier. Because I do have a friend. She has such a hard time actually, like, putting down shadows, for example. She is scared of having that happen. She doesn't like to, and she's not used to, doing any kind of harsh lighting. But harsh lighting, is what makes up most of the best, like, illustrations. Because it's not really about the lighting itself, it's more about the contrast and the values of the picture. For example, this picture that I drew last stream, I will continue to flex this. I'm very proud of how it turned out. This picture that I drew, if you look at the face, look at the values, right? I wanted the face to attract attention, but for the most part, I wanted the eyes to attract attention. So I made the eyes stand out from everything else, even the iris. When you look at the actual, like, base color values, you can see that the character isn't really blending in with the background. And that's just, like, small things that you want to pay attention to. Me personally, I've just kind of started drawing things in black and white again, which made that 20 times easier. But where were we? Ah, yes. Let's give lady here some big ol' luscious lips. There we go. Big ol' luscious lips. Beautiful. Let me fix this up here. Goodness, I know this is just supposed to be a lesson, but I can't leave this like this. I have a problem. I'm well aware that I have a problem. Anyway, you do, yes, you are very correct about that. For the most part, you do want to make sure that everything is just balanced out, because if you don't balance things out, it's always going to look weird. The thing is though, like, sometimes balanced out features. You should. You should, because I have only recently actually started drawing lips like this. If I pull up any other old drawing that I've ever done, for example, this beginning sketch of Kaya that I still have from the actual, like, picture before I edited the face and such, no lip. No lip. The shading, that's as much lip as you get. But, these lips, oh my goodness, I love doing them now. I did them once, and I just stuck. The first time I actually, like, did this was with this painting right here. And I still, like, I don't even know how they came out like that, but honestly, like, I'm rather proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself for that one specifically. So, with that in mind, it really, like, everything does just come down and depend on, like, what exactly you're drawing and how you want to draw the character that you're drawing. Because a lot of things can change based on, how you want to display this character. For example, this face shape would, for the most part, be reserved for someone who's older. Let me erase these lines. This face shape would be reserved, for the most part, for someone who's older. Sunken cheeks, they're fallen down. Obviously, they're lower down. This has the energy and the feeling of someone who is slightly older. There's more. Actually, you know what? Let me keep this head shape, and I'm just going to continuously edit it. Okay. So, then, let me raise up the forehead to where we have our circle. And let me erase this part here. Just adding more of a forehead kind of changed, like, a lot already. Now she looks older, but also not as she looks like a very mature person. Now, I'm just going to use a liquify tool, and I'm going to raise up her cheeks. I'm just going to raise her cheeks up. Now she has a stronger jawline. She appears more... Well, not more. She appears less old. She appears more young. Yes, that is what I meant to say. I completely brain farted. Yes. Anyway, now she appears, like, significantly younger. Now, if we continue to raise up the cheeks, slim out the jawline, you do have to be careful with the thickness of the face, because if the face gets too thick, it might look disproportional depending on like the angle you drew the character's face at. For example, too slim looks odd. At least it does in my opinion. Too big also looks like weird if you don't do it right, because of course people do have different head shapes and face shapes and yada yada. Always just make sure that the lower half is balancing out the upper half. Once you draw the whole face and you start trying to add a face shape into the mix, you want to make sure that the bottom half is balancing out the lower half. Now this does mean instead of cutting it into thirds like you did for the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, you want to cut it in half, and you want to make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let me slim out my lines here so I can better explain this. You can have this. This is perfectly fine. This can be someone with larger cheeks. This could be someone with thinner cheeks. Higher up cheeks. More of a sharp jawline. So, for example, someone who just has like more sunken in cheeks, for example. See, like this. This really does depend. Like, yes, the eyes are incredibly important. The eyes do tell most of the story for the character. However, the face shape says a lot as well. And then you also have to keep this. Yeah, you have to make sure that everything just stays balanced, because if it's unbalanced, for example, whoa, that was a bit extreme. There you go. Yes, I have seen some people do this and make it work, but usually, from what I've seen, it's satire. There is an anime of like triangle chins, and it's. My friend showed it to me, and it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. I can't deny that. But back to this. You have to remember, like, you can like play around with your face, like just make different like facial expressions. For example, like here, like that area that I pulled out, this area right here, that area can be sagging, because that is like the lower half of your cheeks. It truly does depend on the energy you want to give the character, because there's so many ways that I can edit the face. For example, if I just let me smooth out what I'm doing here. There we go. I can successfully just give her bigger cheeks. Just bigger cheeks. But it looks incredibly imbalanced, and it's because the jawline and the forehead aren't balancing it out properly. If I do balance it out properly, and I pull out the jawline just a little bit, let me smooth this part out here. The liquify tool is causing divots. There you go. And rounding out the bottom, like, honestly, when it comes to drawing, go big or go home. If you're going to lean in a direction, lean on it and lean hard. This doesn't mean you have to make things go to an extreme point, but when it does come to like facial structure and things like that, you want to make sure that you're doing that. It's a character silhouette. At the end of the day, people usually, like, when they think of like silhouettes, they think of like cartoon characters, or they think of the outfits. But it still does apply to anime regardless of that. The transform tool is a wonderful thing. Actually, as a matter of fact, there we go. Problem solved. Now the lower half, that was just a transform tool. That was not the liquify tool. Now the forehead is balancing out the lower half of the face, regardless of the big cheeks. Now I could bring the cheeks in, I could bring the forehead out, and this is more of like a generic kind of like anime facial structure. Pull the jaw back in, make it less round. There you go. That's more of a generic like facial structure when it comes to anime characters. Now a lot of time also, like, their eyes do ride lower. This truly does depend on what you want to get done. For example, like child characters, they have larger heads, bigger eyes, and most of their facial features sit within the second third of the head. So instead of sitting up here, it's going to sit down here. Their heads would be massive, and their eyes, nose, and mouth would all be located near the very like same spot, all within the lower 2/3 of the skull. And the more mature characters, and also like male characters, for example, do have their eyes higher up, and the male characters specifically, because the female characters, their eyes are higher up, yes, and especially when they're older. But for females, for the most part, what I've noticed is that the nose does manage to be slightly underneath the midpoint. Like, for example, the midpoint here between the eyes and the nose, so like bottom of the eyes, mouth, and then this is the midpoint. It's slightly underneath that midpoint. So it gives space for the tip of the nose. But men tend to be drawn with a longer nose bridge and a longer, just a longer nose in general. So their eyes do tend to sit higher up on the face, and the nose tends to sit lower down. So just as an example, instead of sitting in the middle, it would be sitting right about here. And that is perfectly fine for men and women, because obviously it's just a nose. What really does determine that factor of whether it looks feminine or masculine, you really have to play around with that, because different art styles do make characters look very different. Some art styles, no matter what you do, it always looks feminine, and some art styles, no matter what you do, it always looks masculine. There are always like small things like removing eyelashes and making liner thinner that would help make it look more masculine. Adding a slant, making the brows look more, making the brows go inward. Like, instead of resting up normally, like resting them here. But it does always, like, when it comes to whether it looks feminine or masculine, it always does end up being a matter of the shape of the eyes as opposed to anything else. There we go. There we go. As demonstrated here, thicker brows, more masculine, thinner brows, more feminine. That's just kind of how we've come to see things. And men, usually, like, you can get away with, like, smaller highlights as well. I'm not sure why that is the case, but I have noticed that that is a thing, that I see pretty commonly. Like, women will have these huge, like, highlights on their eyes, and then the men, of course this depends on the art style as well, and on the age of the character, but men will also end up having, smaller highlights, which kind of makes them look a little dead. And they always do end up having these, they tend to have smaller and they tend to have sleeker eyes. It really does depend on what exactly you want to, get done. And what they also have is usually, like, straighter eyes as well. Like, the difference between this and this is pretty open. But like I said, it really does depend on the character. There are some characters that have very, very, just feminine-looking eyes. Some male characters just genuinely have feminine-looking eyes, and some female characters genuinely have masculine-looking eyes. It depends on what exactly you're trying to get done with the character. But at the end of the day, regardless of everything, it always comes down to balance. Because you can it's art. You can get away with almost anything. If I want to draw a character with huge eyes that are very close together in a very cartoony art style, I can do that, right? I can do that and I can get away with it, right? Because it's naturally what you'd have to do at that point is just make sure that it's balanced. Because no one knows what your art style is unless you provide it to them, right? So if I want to make a character that just looks kind of silly, that's just like a fun little bean, right? As long as the face is balanced, no one can say a single thing at all whatsoever. If the forehead is too short, it's gonna look off balance. It's gonna look off kilter. That's just how it is. Now, like, obviously there are exceptions to that rule. There always will be exceptions to every rule. There we go. But for the most part, if you just make your own set of rules for things that you always do, like find what you think looks best for your art, and just make a set of rules for yourself. If you follow your own rules, it's gonna create a level of consistency that's just going to work. And as long as everything is just balanced, as long as everything is just comfortable and cozy and you're doing good, you're fine. See, this right here, this is unbalanced because I haven't drawn her head yet. This looks incredibly imbalanced because I haven't drawn her forehead yet. Now, once I draw on her forehead, it has to be approximately about here to actually balance anything out because she has very large features. I would say, quite literally, fuck around and find out. Now, the reason this still looks slightly off is because the eyes are so big that we do genuinely need to stretch this out to the sides in order to balance it. And that goes back to the thing I told you first. The size of the eyes. You can have big eyes that are close together, far apart, yes. However, it's always usually going to look better if you do try to keep the consistency and make sure that the eyes are approximately the same size as themselves apart. It just looks better. I don't know what it is about the human brain, and maybe it has something to do with symmetry, I don't know. I don't know why. It just works. It always helps. Every single time. Now, let me get rid of these, let me just give her a tiny little, there we go. There we go. I can get away with this quite easily, and as a matter of fact. Let me make that more round instead of kind of in your face. But I could also continue to play with it until I get what I want. For example, thinning out the forehead on both sides, thinning out the bottom, and stretching it out downwards. This really is, you can do so much with the exact same features. It is all a matter of how you want the character portrayed. I could bring the eyes in closer together, and it would be perfectly fine. Because the character has eyes that are already too large for its head, so if the space in between them isn't the exact same length, it's fine. If they're smaller, if the eyes are smaller, the space can be larger than what it should be, which you see happen a lot with, for example, and let me sketch this out quickly with like a round pen. For example, the eyes are this far apart, right? The head is huge, right? There we go. See, but it still works. It still works. Like I said, you lean into the extremes. If you're going small, go small. If you're going big, go big. It truly does just depend on what you want to portray. This is keeping in mind just normal things that are just of consistency, for example. Like, big heads, we're always going to find that kind of stuff cute, because we see big heads we see them as reminiscent of children, and biologically, that's what we conceive as adorable, small round things, because they remind us of children. That's just how it, like, psychologically works, right? So, if you want something to look cute, make it real nice and round, and you can either give it really big, chunky eyes, or you can give them small eyes, make it really simple. Mine's aiming more towards. Ah! I dropped my pen again. I can't see, it's too dark. You're aiming more towards realism. Okay, I can most definitely help you there. When it comes to realism, I'm gonna give you just a tiny little. This is a good. I feel like this is a good macro of advice. If you're drawing realism, let me flip the canvas here, just to make it easier for me. There you go. If you're drawing realism, let's say like regardless of what angle you're drawing it at, whether it's head on or whether it's to the side or what have you, always use a circle for the cranium. Keep in mind that this is for the cranium because, well, imagine a skull. Always imagine a skull first, especially if you're going to do realism. If you really, really do want to, you can also like draw out where like specific parts of the skull would be. And it does really help with cheekbones and such. You can make them as soft or as harsh as you want. Of course, depending on the person's face shape. I would say, when it comes to realism, keep it simple at first. Keep it very simple at first. And look at a lot of references. For example, right here, oh, flip the canvas, always flip the canvas. There we go. That's better. That's significantly better. The other one was too stretched out. Always keep it simple at first, because you never fully know what you're going to want to change. If you keep it simple, because if you're going for realism, I'm assuming that you're going to kind of like work on this repeatedly and make sure that you get the details right. For example, the painting. Yes, it's back. I love it so much. It's so pretty. If you look at this, right? We have the head for the cranium, the circle for the cranium. Her face is at an angle. And what I did, when I say keep it simple, I mean put down the basis of where things are going to go first before actually drawing any detail. What I did for this one was I drew circular dots, right? Around the shape and the size that I wanted to have the eyes be. And then I stuck to that. And then I kind of like put a line, like a big chunky line, under where the bottom of the nose and where the shading would be. And then the mouth is the one thing that I do like draw out, just barely, so that I know what expression I want to make. And that is what's going to get you through most everything. If you start off with if your sketch looks like this, for the most part, you have darker landscapes, and when I use darker. Exactly. Things like, oh, I love landscape paintings. Just try to keep the face simple, and also draw the eyes as one thing, because they are one thing. They work together. They both end up going to the same place. Just keep in mind angles, how things are gonna go. Yes, it does seem very complicated, but if you think about it, there's only 4 things on the face: your 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And you can only move that around so much. So from here, draw the cheeks as big as you want them or as small as you want them. Gonna make some big old chunky cheeks. Or some thinner cheeks, shoot. Why not? Thinner cheeks. Make them really hug the face, and then bring the jaw in. You can do so much with so little. But keep in mind that you do only have 4 things on your face. Your nose and your mouth are always pretty close together. The one thing that's always separated, regardless of the angle, is always the eyes. But the eyes are the part that are most important usually in every piece. So you do want to make sure that the eyes are very well placed and very well drawn. If you focus most of your efforts on the face, you can butcher everything else. You can have the worst anatomy known to man, and you can get away with it if you draw the face properly. If the face looks okay, oh, well, would you look at that? The face I made on the original was slightly smaller. Case in point, the same small features can be used and can work on any kind of face shape. The only thing that really matters is the placement inside of that shape. Keep in mind, the eyes are just circles. They're just spheres. But spheres look the same from every angle, so you can draw circles. The nose, imagine a small rectangle, not as the nose itself. Like, you don't want to put the rectangle here. Put the rectangle where the shading would be. That just, to me, that helps you keep better track of it. Because if you are looking at a sketch and the line is up here or up here, you're going to end up lowering the opacity of that and drawing it right over that line. So draw it right underneath, because imagine that small little rectangle is a patch of shadow. That's all you need to do. Remember to keep it underneath the nose. And then for the mouth, girly, that's just a line. I'm glad I could be of help. If you need any more help, please feel free to drop by. I will be having another drawing stream tomorrow. I do have to end the stream here. I have very much so gone over the allotted time limit that I was going to give myself for the day, because I do have some videos to edit and work on. I'm glad I entertained you enough. I'm glad I was able to be of service. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night, morning, noon, whatever it may be for you. I hope you have a very good time. I hope you have a very good day. I hope you live life to the absolute fullest. You're welcome, Kumi. Bye, Dawn. Bye, Kumi. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely day. I'll see y'all later.